Hi, friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy on this very sweaty Tuesday, March 2nd, episode 352. Well, we are getting down to the wire here. And I still haven't showered after SEN today because I have not had time. And I am a fucking sweaty mess. So I would say, excuse me, but you guys did this. Welcome back to the show. We got a lot to talk about today. Number one, we're going to talk about Eminem because Gen Z is hardcore trying to cancel Eminem. You guys know I'm a huge Eminem fan, and I just want to touch base with you guys on whatever is happening with this Eminem situation. Number two, I wanted to talk about Alan v. Farrow, which I told you guys are going to be talking about today. The second episode of the Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, HBO Max docu-series hit on Sunday night. And I have a ton to say about that. And then also, I want to give a major Roxy advice corner today, as I'm seeing a lot of you guys hit the same wall. And it's happened to me in my past too. It still happens to me to this day. And I'm hoping that I can be helpful to those of you guys who need it. So all of that, hopefully my internet's a little better today. My internet says it's fine. I don't know what was going on for yesterday's show, but hopefully you guys can see and hear me. Let me know. As always, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Hopefully you guys have some left after that SEN show. I think the final total over there was 46 something, 4620 or something like that, 4608. It was a lot. I'm really happy that we were able to do that for Christian. I know that he'll use that money to make the product as great as possible. So it's really awesome that you guys were able to show up and show out for him. And yeah, just really, it was a really fun show. I had a blast with them. I never get to do shows. The only ones that I get to do shows with really are Brett, Goddard, sometimes Roca. Just haven't gotten to do shows with any of the ladies. So it was really fun. And yeah, Jake says, how are sore your legs after being on the bike for 1 hour? They're feeling fine. It's more just like I'm sitting in my swamp ass right now. It's just like a puddle in my ass. So there is that. Just a really cute thing to, throw out there. Let's go into the Streamlabs and we'll go to some of the super chats and talk to you guys about what's going on in the world of you. Then we'll talk about Eminem. Then we'll talk about Farrow, Alan v. Farrow. And then we will get to my Roxy's advice corner. Starting in the Streamlabs, though, coming in hot last night. Katie the Good Witch, who I miss so much, says, I found it today that my landlords are selling and I have to move soon. This place has been my favorite part of my life for several years and I'm heartbroken. I know it's different, but I couldn't help but think of your recent move. Here's to another beginning. Here's why it's different, Katie. I hated where I was living. When you love where you live and you're forced to leave, it's horrible. So I feel awful for you. But I will say that we are pushed out of our comfort zone for a reason. And just because it's been the favorite part of your life for years does not mean that you won't find a new favorite part of your life or something that might have some things that this place doesn't have. That might be an energy thing, or it might be physically, might have some things that the apartment that you live in now doesn't have. So it does suck. It's really hard time to do so. There are some great COVID discounts though. And I'm sorry to hear that you have to move. Thank you for sharing that with us. We miss you and let us know how we can help. Texas Teacher also in the house. Texas Teacher in the Streamlabs says, hello, Roxy. I enjoyed what I got to see of SEN. I wanted to thank you and all the rock stars and you most of all for your support in all of this. Today marks 6 months clean and sober. It's been a hard road and y'all even helped pick me up when I fell off the wagon. I know that I have a long time to go to get back to where I was, but I'll do it one day at a time. It's hard to believe that all this has happened in the last year and you have never judged me except when I said smile. I didn't judge you for that. I just corrected you on that, which again, sorry. In terms of a long way to go to get back to that point, Texas Teacher, I'm not an expert, but what I will say is I would try to get that out of your mind. You're not trying to get back to that point. You're trying to get to a new point. And anytime that any of us, this isn't my Roxy's advice corner, but anytime any of us live in the past, we fuck ourselves because you're not trying to get back to the point where you were 9 years sober. You're trying to live every day sober. And so hopefully that means all of the years, but you take it day by day. And it's not about getting back there because clearly when you were there was something that made it so that it didn't stick, even though it stuck for 9 years, which is incredible. So we want to build new futures for ourselves and new lives for ourselves and new situations. So we're not trying to get back anywhere. You're trying to move forward. And the best way to move forward for you is to live a clean and sober life. And so that's what you're going to choose every single day. So hopefully that helps a little bit. And thank you for sharing this journey with us. We love you, Texas teacher, and we're so, so proud of you. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar says, continuing to say it, Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankinson, Jonathan Mattingly, arrest the cops who killed Brown and Taylor, all three of them for killing Brown and Taylor. Justice for all the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. Hashtag say their names. Hello and good afternoon. Roxy, RJ, Skittles, Chunk, GPS, Misdirection, Silver, the Elf, Zilla, Queen Badges. Much love to you. Grammy and Papo, thanks again for hanging out with us today. Fantastic job on SEN Live. Peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you and yours. Thanks, Glenn. Much love to you, homie. Morse Code Z in here says, glad to see you getting your workouts in with your busy schedule. Thanks, friend. Looking forward to the day's topic and then seeing if Gen Z bothers to go ever nearly every 60s to 2000s love song about the singer keeping the target of their affections under their thumb. Gotcha. I don't know. I don't think I really fully understand Gen Z. I don't even know which ones fully are Gen Z. So yeah, but there's going to be a lot of people who they go after, I think. They're going after skinny jeans, so no one's safe. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs also says, thanks for being here /there for us. Congrats and good thoughts and good vibes only on this almost done and successful move into a dope new apartment. Fuck yeah to the new life chapter. Roxy's the best. Roxy number one. Yeah. Happy Roxy days. Keep crushing it. Thanks, friends. Appreciate all the support coming in here. Really needed, especially with this move. So you guys are phenomenal. And thank you for keeping it going. Going into the super chat, Chris Burke in the house says, hey, Roxy, it's your girl Avery, or should I say your Disney girl? LOL, looking forward to starting my new adventure. Wish me luck. Love you guys. I haven't been able to tell you guys about this yet. I didn't know whether I was tweeted at Chris about this, but we have a big congrats in order because I believe that Avery is not allowed to tell us what exactly, but Avery booked a series regular role, and that's fucking huge. So, of course, we are all going to be here to support our girl, Avery, and her dad, Chris, our favorite father-daughter duo. It's unbelievable, and I can't wait to know more. Thank you, guys, and don't say anything that you can't say because I know you've been sworn to secrecy, but it's a big-ass deal. It's a big, big deal. And we're really proud of you. I know you've been working hard, lady. So, yeah, we're going to say we knew we were here first. To LD and to Avery and to all our up-and-coming rising stars. Before they were stars, they were rock stars. And we love you guys. Congratulations again. Carl Maxey says, Roxy, it's wild how much we have in common. I'm a huge Eminem fan, and I don't really like cheese either. Oh, my God, Carl, it's like we're twins. It's like we're twins. Morse Code Z says, speaking of Glenn's Daily Post, did anyone see John Oliver's main topic about police raids this weekend? Very relevant. No, I didn't, but I should definitely check that out. I've been missing a lot of John Oliver stuff. I don't know where I've been. Everybody's sending love to Avery in here. Dimo Katabe, Jeremy Miller, Jake Yacovetta, Big Mo Podcast, Rob Fishbeck, Brittany Parker, Intelligent Cycle, French Taunter, John Bainbridge, John G, Andrew Thomas, Joseph Ashley, Jose Maxwell. Yeah, everybody's sending bunnies for Avery. We're going to be watching the hell out of that show. Even if we are out of that age range, we're still watching to support our girl. Much love to you, Avery. Rob, when you say check your internet, freezing just a little in and out, nothing bad though. There's nothing to check, honey. What do you want me to do? I'm not when you guys say it's fine to let me know, hey, the internet's not great, but check your internet. My internet's perfect. I don't know what you want me to say. You and Jake both. Check your shit. I'm doing the best I can. Friends. Always let me know, but don't tell me what to do. It's like such a weird way of saying it. Deal with it. Laugh my ass off, says Big Mo. I know. Check your internet. Glenn says, nope, the internet's fine. Yeah. Jake says, I didn't say anything today. Oh, I know. Yesterday. Adrian says, you check your internet, Rob. What's up, Adrian? That's what I'm saying. I mean, listen, it's probably not legit that I get annoyed with you guys, but like when I'm on, I don't know what you want from me. I moved into a new place. I haven't missed a single day in 352 days. It froze for a second. I'm not the goddess of internets. I'm not the queen of internets. You know, I have 4 internets running. So if it's not working, I've paid every dollar for every internet service. There is no check your internet. You think that Rob's going to be mad at me now? Check your fucking internet, Rob. Check your internet. Have you turned it on and off? Did you blow on it? That's always solution number 1. Did you blow on it? Don't even mean that sexually. Just literally mean, did you, on and off. That's my extent of knowledge in the tech space. Trackstar says, in the Streamlabs, thanks for always up in the game today at SEN. Sorry, this is all I have left for the week. Trackstars, you sent a fucking ton over there. We're so grateful for you. But I'll pull through as big for SEN for your World Girls Marathon show. Love and supporting you always. Fan since AfterBuzz the originals. Oh, damn, Trackstars. That's a long time coming. Appreciate you. I loved that show. You're awesome, and thank you. Thank you. Rob says, I'm not mad at all. I'm the moron. LOL. Rob, you're not a moron. I get feisty sometimes. Check your fucking internet. Don't mansplain me about internet, Rob. If that even is your name. LOL. Imagine if Rob been lying to us for 300 days about who he is. That would be insane. Glenn Caesar says, good thoughts and good vibes to you, RJ, on garnering all of your much-deserved success. Good luck with all the hosting, filming, auditions, and or booking other projects coming up. Remember, what's for you is yours. You're earning it because you rock, Dimples. Thanks, Glenn Caesar. I'm trying. Lady Dog Brandy, that's what's up, Lady Dog. She says, just sending you some love today. I'll show up and support you anytime that I can. Thanks, Brandy, my love. I hope things are going well for you. We haven't been talking as much, so I hope you're okay. Whenever I don't talk to you as much, I get nervous. Adrian, just repping that PBR on this show too. Did I see that PBR reposted your shit? Is that what I saw? Is that what went down? The PBR IG repost your crazy ass shit? You let me know. Evan Hooker says it was never about the internet, but the friends we met along the way. That's what's good. Keep sending in those Streamlabs, those super chats, those bunnies that love the support. Thumbs up, leave a comment, ask a question. You guys all know how it goes. Really important. Check your internet. We're going to add that to the list. On top of don't trend with the Holocaust and make your bed and put down the toilet lid, check your internet because Rob says so. Adrian says, yes, I did. That's fucking great. Yo, Dirt Lot blowing up. Like what? We got him to 500, by the way, and now he's at like 550. He's blowing past. He's going to be at 1,000 real motherfucking soon. All right. Going back into the Streamlabs, and then I'll hit you guys with that Eminem show. Paul 3 JP in the house says, Rox, how you doing, girl? How's your day going? It's only Tuesday, and it's already been a crazy week. We keep it moving, though, because what the hell else are we going to do? Good question. Nothing. Nah, fam. Not an option. Keep doing you. Tell Steph I said what's up. Apollo, I will. Get out of Vegas and stop being a super spreader. Just saying. Glenn says in the Streamlabs, please remember you're kind, you're smart, you're unique, and being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers on the internet or not, makes you humane. As such, your story is important and deserves to be seen and heard. You are appreciated. That's my man, Glenn. The Adventures of Nerding in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says the Live at the Roxy group on Facebook says hello. Hope everyone is doing great and is on a COVID vaccine waiting list. Thanks, Adventures in Nerding. Hello back to the Live at the Roxy Facebook group. And I'm getting my second COVID vaccine On the 15th, that is so soon. Grammy and Papa already got theirs. Life is just around the corner as we know it, which is great. I'm stoked on it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very, very lucky, I must say. Grammy and Papa had no side effects from the second vaccination. It was wild. PLD in his house. PLD says, was so stoked for you girls today, but have to support here. Also, blowing on the internet usually works. Yeah, is that the Wi-Fi? Thanks, PLD. And thanks for the support here. I thought you guys were going to be totally tapped after SEN. And it has been light as fuck here recently, but I appreciate you guys supporting both places. Glenn Caesar with that next one in the Streamlabs says, positive thoughts to you, RJ, and all the rock stars and world friends who show up and give their support whenever, however they can. Don't forget it when it gets tough. Even if you're by yourself, you're not alone. Everyone who's battling, keep on fighting. You're a winner. Saying it again, let's fucking go. Smets and everyone fighting for today, tomorrow, and more. Smash cancer, be most excellent. RJ and Rockstar, show up for people who need it. That makes you awesome, humane, and worthy. Cheers to fuck yeah news in 2021 and beyond. Thank you, Glenn, for the positivity and the messages that you always continue to send in here. I don't know what the fuck we would do without you. What do you guys feel like right now? Do you feel like Roxy's advice corner early, or do you want to get into the Eminem stuff? You guys let me know. If you want Roxy's advice early, let's send bunnies. And if you want Eminem stuff now, send hearts. For Roxy advice, send those motherfucking bunnies. For Eminem, send hearts, because we love that motherfucker. Wow, you can't see this hand. There we go. There's the hand. Bunnies for rocks, hearts for Eminem, bunnies for rocks, hearts for Eminem. Yeah. Adrian, you didn't follow fucking instructions. You just wrote advice corner. How are you going to not follow instructions and then ask for my advice? I just advised you. And then you put in fucking something else. All right, we're getting a lot of hearts. Seems like what we want first is Eminem, and I'm all here for this. We'll get to the advice at the end of the show. That's when we usually hit it anyway. So let's go all in on this Eminem story. All right. So I don't know whether to call myself, sometimes I feel really fucking young, like a kid young, and sometimes I feel old as shit. I'm about to turn 30 in a couple of months. So I'm starting to feel my age for sure. And in that, I start to feel very connected to my people. And my people being the millennials, we've been dicked on for mad long. And I get it, because millennials have some trash ass tendencies. But when we stand for something, we stand and stand hard. And this Gen Z situation, they're coming up hot. Gen Z is coming up hot. We've been taking heat from who's above us? Who's above the millennials? Gen Y? ABC, what? QRS, WX, Y, Z. Yeah, it must be Gen Y. Or are we Gen Y? Are they Gen X? Who the fuck's above us? They come at the millennials hard. But now, I was expecting it from our elders. I was not expecting it from these little fucking kids coming up. And no disrespect to you, LD, or you, Avery. You guys are the real ones. But the Gen Z coming up, they come for us. Gen Y is millennials. Okay, so Gen X. They're coming for us so hard right now. I told you guys we're not allowed to do center parts anymore. They're not down with us wearing skinny jeans. The laughing till you cry emoji, they're out on that. And now their new thing is that Eminem sucks as a rapper and that we should cancel him because of his lyrics. Okay. Now, I'm not one to make any clear statements on cancel culture. I don't really fully understand why it's called cancel culture, because there's such varying degrees of shit. But I am also, I get it. Some people probably don't deserve to work again. There are people out there like Harvey Weinstein who are raping people. There are people out there like Ghislaine Maxwell who, this woman has another fucking thing coming to her. There are people out there that are just trash ass people who should not be millionaires who get the spotlight all the time. This I know. And then there's the other people who I have no idea. I'll be honest with you guys. I have no idea if Eminem's a good person. If Marshall Mathers is a good person. I have no idea. It does that sometimes. You just hear that. It sounds like somebody's flushing, but nobody's in the place. It's so weird. I have no idea. Eminem could be a trash person. He could be a good person. But unless somebody comes out with a story about him, unless we start hearing like Harvey Weinstein type stories about him, what is this cancel him for the lyrics in his art? Huh? And here's the deal. I know I'm coming at this as a huge Eminem fan. I also know his lyrics are disgusting. Disgusting. His lyrics are, he sings about kicking the shit out of people and beating women. By the way, a lot of fucking rappers do, especially in the 90s, the 2000s. There was a lot of lyrics that are problematic as hell. And I don't think that today he would get away with those same kind of lyrics. And, in songs like Kim, like, holy shit, the songs like Kim are what you listen to. And like, I know every single word to it. And I used to sing it as a kid. And then you come up and you're like, whoa, that was a lot. That was a lot. But number one, they're saying that the rap coming up is better than him. He's the best lyricist alive. I know I take heat for this. And I do think it kind of sucks that my favorite rapper happens to be a white man. Like, if that's not that dope, and I acknowledge that, but he's my favorite rapper alive because I think he is so fucking skilled, and I think he's an incredible lyricist. He does things and manipulates words in a way that is truly mind-blowing. So what the fuck are we canceling him for? And what the fuck is Gen Z canceling him for? Mark M says, Gen Z grew up with the Teletubbies. What did you expect? LOL. I know. But are we that soft as society? You guys hear it again? It's fucking weird, right? Are we that soft as a society that that's what's up? That we've got to cancel Eminem? Come on. I don't know. I think that he might. I don't think that I'm not sitting here saying his lyrics are not problematic, and I'm not sitting here saying that he's a good person, but cancel him. Why? Glenn says he only hears me talking. It's like doing it. I gotta figure out what the fuck that is. I randomly hear the ocean in your new place. LOL, like whole waves, says Pink Sweets. I know. Morse code says, have I checked the toilet for a leak? Wouldn't I see it on the ground? It is a new place, though. You never know. I could have leaks. What do you guys think? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer and in the super chat. Do you think that Eminem should be canceled? And if so, for what, homie? For what? Are you an Eminem fan as well? I got to know all things. Jake Yakoveta in here says, PLD knows all about blowing on the internet. But was waiting for that one. Thanks, Jake. Moody in the Streamlabs says, don't fucking come for me. Roxy Stryer 2021, in case anyone forgot. Moody, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. Apollo 3JP says, I've been back, LOL, since Sunday. Also got tested yesterday. All is well. So yeah, as long as my elderly family is vaccinated and safe, which they are, it's time to start living. Oh, Apollo, there's other people's family who's not, but okay. Plus, it's not like we're Texas. LOL. Also, age is just a number. Why are you saying age is just a number? Are you talking about the Mia Farrow, Woody Allen situation? Oh my God, Apollo. Are you making pedo comments? What? What do you mean? Oh no, are you talking about me turning 30? Please clarify immediately, Apollo. Paul also says people are drunk with power. They also extremely short-sighted. If the lyrics are cancelable, I hate to break it to you, but that probably means an entire genre needs to go. People just aren't satisfied and want more power. Now Dr. Seuss is bad. Get the fuck out. Yeah, I saw a couple of Dr. Seuss books are being not distributed anymore because of some of the imagery in there. Yeah. Things do change and times do change. And I totally understand that. I totally understand that Eminem probably couldn't drop that shit now. But are we serious? Whoa! Did you just hear my stomach growl also? Not Sam in the house. Are you kidding me? Adrian came in here and then not Sam comes in here for the first time in a minute. Roxy, you sound like Kevin talking about millennials. We're old. It happens to all of us. It's great. I know. This is me. I'm like wagging my finger at, is this called wagging? Waving? Wagging sounds right. Wagging my finger at Gen Z, like, well, when I was your age, I respected the rap of the ages above me and the genres. I was a big fan of music from the 70s and 80s. And now you're coming up and coming for my music? That is what I sound like. But it's also because that's how I feel. I feel like, leave my fucking center part alone. So what? I mean, my side part alone. So what? I have a fucking side part. Right now, this is center because my hair's back. But usually, yeah, I have a side part. Why? Because it's easier when I'm playing with my hair. I just kind of fucking push it to the side. So yeah, I have a side part. And yeah, leave my skinny jeans alone. My skinny jeans make me feel good. They clearly didn't work as I'm sitting here almost 30 and single, but like still, I think that they make my body look nice. So let me wear my skinny jeans and stop coming at me for the crying, laughing emoji. That emoji expresses who I am. Often, I feel like I'm laughing so hard that I'm crying. Why can't I use that one and let me listen to my Eminem rap? I know every single word. My favorite of his songs that I know every word to is Crazy in Love. And I know that you guys are thinking of a different Crazy in Love, but I'm thinking of Eminem. Can't you see what you do to me, baby? You make me crazy. You make me act like a maniac. Like I'm telling you, this is my person. So when you guys come for him, you come for me. And for what? Because your rap is so much better. Your music sounds like shit. I can't even hear what the fucking people are saying. I can't even understand them. That's just the truth. So I don't care that I sound like a curmudgeon and old and I'm probably going to die alone because of this. I don't even care. PLD says, can we just cancel Jake instead? No, we can't cancel Jake instead. I think that the people would still come for Eminem anyway. And honestly, it's surprising that it took him this long because it was only a matter of time. And in all fairness to this generation, the Gen Z generation, if you had never heard music like Eminem's before, and all of a sudden you put on Eminem music and it's Kim and it's like, don't move again, bitch, or I'll kick the shit out of you. And it's like, what? Why did this man just tell his ex-wife that he's going to kick the shit out of her? Are we down with that? And no, we're not down with that, but it's a song. It's a song. Every movie that we watch that tells a story, are we going to be like, yo, the people who are in that, we need to cancel them because that movie told a story? He's maybe not telling the best stories, but still telling stories. And I'm hoping they're fictional. I'm hoping. Jeff Aaron says, in my opinion, cancel culture doesn't really exist. Artists and their art are not the same. Gen X, I'm 45, is awesome and should be blamed for many problems. Wait, how can you be awesome and you should be blamed for many problems? Yeah, your generation's problematic. You got that problem generation. The best generation, although some of them are racist and homophobic and anti-Semitic, is my grandparents' generation. That's why they're called the greatest generation, minus the things I just listed. Some of them have adapted with the times or adopted new tendencies, but some of them have not. Some of them have not. And the millennials, we're right. Not right. We ite. Some of us. Every generation has people who fucking suck. And Gen Z is a generation of people who think they're better than millennials. And guess what? Half of you guys are going to suck too. I guarantee it. Half of Gen Z is going to suck dick. And not literal dick. Just you fucking suck dick. Not suck dick. You suck dick. Just blow on it if the internet's working. Is this thing on? Turn it off and on again. Jeff Aaron says, we can be many things. We're North awesome. Maybe not. We're not awesome. Maybe not awesome. And to blame for the crap we go through now. Well, yeah, because you guys, what are you, our parents, or is that the gen above you? Whoever birthed us, they should have done a better job raising us. That's every generation. Ryan Payne in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Schreier says, let's be honest, rap was never given a fair shake. It was taken seriously in the 80s. It was demonized in the 90s. It was monetized and whored out in the 2000s and is being homogenized in the 2010s. Get fucking right. This is all I can donate after SEN. I know, I'm still sweating. And I have to tell you guys, I fucking smell so bad right now because I already, I sweat so much during SEN. I was on the bike for an hour, hardcore biking. You guys know I'm usually a casual biker. This was some hardcore biking shit. If you have any other thoughts on Eminem, get them in. But other than that, Gen Z, y'all can go fuck yourselves if you want to cancel Eminem because we stan him hard. You see all these stan puns. None of them. I'm not going to let any of them drop. While you're doing that, let's talk a little bit about Alan v. Farrow, part 2 of this docu-series. I guess when I go like this, and for you audio listeners, I'm doing the mind blown shit. I guess I'm not actually mind blown because people have been telling us for years that Woody Allen's a creeper. And I know I was just talking about not canceling Eminem for his lyrics. And I don't think we should cancel Woody Allen for the subjects of his film. A lot of people said that the subjects of his film, a lot of the guy, he would date really young people in his movies. And I don't think that that's reason to cancel somebody. What is reason to bring up somebody being a creeper is all of the shit they're talking about in this doc. So we already went over part 1 last week. And if you're not watching this already, it's on HBO Max and they're doing a really in-depth look at him and his involvement within the entire Farrow family, his adoption of the 2 children, his relationship with his Soon-Yi. You guys all said Soon-Yi, but I'm telling you, they pronounce it in the show Soon-Yi every time. So his relationship with her, what happened with Mia's daughter, Dylan, who he adopted and then sexually assaulted. And we're hearing about all this, and they're bringing so many people into the doc, so many witnesses, babysitters and family friends and family members, and just so many people. And I gotta say, watching this, you just feel so creepy because it does feel like beyond reasonable doubt. And I'm not sitting there, we're not in court right now and I don't have to cast a vote. What is court? American Idol now? I don't have to cast a vote against him. What do juries do? Jurors cast votes, right? I don't have to cast any kind of vote. But it does seem beyond reasonable doubt that he did do this and that he has been with multiple minors. The high school girlfriend who comes up in this episode, and we hear about her, and she's actually there, and she says that they started dating when she was 17. That's when their relationship became intimate. So I don't know. I'm assuming that was in New York. In the state of Massachusetts, the legal age of consent is 16, which is bizarro, but in New York it's 18, so she would be considered a minor. So that relationship. The relationship with Soon-Yi, who we know who he took those pictures of, and he's claiming, and the doormen are all claiming that relationship took place when she was in high school. He's claiming it didn't start until she was 18 in college, but even so, that grooming process, come on. And then the molestation of Dylan, which seemingly happened when Dylan was like not a teenager, a kid, you are a kid if you're a teenager, but a young kid. And we find out in this episode that the babysitter walked in and found Woody Allen's face in Dylan's lap and thought she had walked in on 2 adults and it was a child. And they had been in the attic and they had been missing for 20 minutes. And Dylan says at this time she recounted to her mom, and she told her mom what happened, that her dad touched her privates and she didn't want to see her dad anymore. And Mia, the mom, called. I'm just recounting everything because I know not a lot of you guys watched it and you asked for all these recaps. So I'm just telling you guys everything that we hear about in this doc. We hear that the mom called the therapist. The therapist was out of town. And at the same time, so Mia starts recording Dylan. Dylan is, I think, like, I don't want to get this wrong, but 6 years old. She is a kid, and starts recording Dylan as Dylan is talking about. And we're watching the actual footage back then in the 90s of Dylan talking about her dad touching her privates as a child. So I don't know in what world this is not disgusting. I don't know in what world he is not a pedophile. It seems like we have 3 clear examples of him taking advantage of minors, and there could be many more. We just don't even know. So a lot of people who are out there and say Mia Farrow is just pissed that instead of being with her, he fell for her younger daughter. her adopted daughter, and that's why she's creating these rumors. I don't know where the fuck that theory is coming from. I do not know where that fucking theory is coming from. Who is watching this show? Send bunnies if you're watching it, because I want to know who is watching this. I'm not seeing the traction online. Every time I watch an episode, I'm going over to Twitter because I want to talk about it with somebody, because it's like, holy shit. And it's not trending. None of my friends are watching it. My family, nobody's even heard of it. They've heard of the situation, but they haven't heard of Alan v. Pharaoh, the HBO docu-series. It's 4 parts. We've got one next Sunday and one the following Sunday. And I highly recommend you guys checking it out, because I'm going to continue to talk about it here on the show. And if you don't have the stomach to watch it, then I will keep doing these recaps and filling you guys in as you guys have asked. Gross ass shit. Gross ass shit. Rob says, so glad you cover this because I don't know if I can handle watching the doc. Yeah, I know. Woody definitely deserves to be canceled and locked up forever. I don't know about the canceled and locked up forever part, because I don't understand the word cancel fully, but locked up, if you did something illegal, I think the statute of limitation, the statute of limitation is 7 years. And so this was prior to that. So I don't think that he would be able to be locked up. Adrian says, whether or not she's telling the truth, the guy has chosen to fuck his adopted daughter. Slightly odd. So Suni is not his adopted daughter. It's Mia's adopted daughter. And he never adopted Suni because Suni had another adopted dad. But it's still Mia's adopted daughter, and he still raised her as if he was his adopted dad. And Mia's other daughter, Dylan, is his adopted daughter. So that whole thing. I mean, just fucking gross. Curtis Mason says, hate us because they ain't us. Is that about Eminem? Because I probably think so. Going back, Alexander Wilson, hip hop in the 90s was really dark. Listen to DMX's songs. He rapped about disturbing items. Yeah, there's a lot back then. It's not just Eminem. It was a lot of rappers. It still is. So that's just the truth. Going into the streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this doc, if any of you guys are watching it. All right. Okay. Let's see. Leonard Kim says, hey, Dimple Tits, Roxy, I hope all is well. You killed it on SEN today. You're an absolute warrior for riding your bike for an hour on the show. It was awesome to watch an all-female panel. The hair looks fantastic. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Let's see what Apollo had to say for himself. He said, oy vey, Roxanne. I was talking about you turning 30. Also, I'm aware that there are other families. I like to think I am being responsible. We're all trying to find a balance in the situation. I'm not always right. That's true, Apollo. People aren't always right, but I think going to party in Vegas is a little more than a balance. I think if you told me you went and were at an outdoor bar in LA and had a drink, that's more of the balance. I still don't know if that's the move, but like you went to Vegas to party, it's a lot right now. Just giving you my honest opinion. Right? Because you don't have to. Ryan Payne says, let's be honest, rap was never a fair. Oh, I got you on that one. Sorry. Big Mosa process. I've definitely exhausted my expenses today. My wallet was looking at me like chill, LOL, but it was totally worth it. By the way, if you're going to pick a lyric to cancel M with, that's not the one. This is all I have left after SEN Live. Fuck Gen Z. Big Mosa Bra, what do you think is the lyric to cancel Eminem with then? You think there's one? And which one are they trying to cancel him with? I don't even know. Is it the Kim one that I'm talking about? Because those ones. Ooh, baby. So before we get out of here today, get in any last minute Streamlabs super chats. You can ask me about Eminem, about the Alan v. Pharaoh docu-series, or anything else that you guys have to discuss with me. But before we do get out of here, I did want to give a little bit of a Roxy's advice corner. I know this is a roller coaster of a show, as Live at the Roxy always is. But this is the thing that I wanted to say to you guys for the advice corner today. I've been trying to do a couple more of these a week. I know you guys want them as often as possible. So I'm bringing you that heat. And here's what it is for this one, because I'm getting a lot of messages from you guys and my friends from back home and people not knowing how to move forward in life. And this is not going to be a cute advice corner. This is not going to be pretty. It's not going to make you happy. It's not going to make you feel good. It's just what I'm seeing and honestly what I believe to be the truth. You can't pretend you don't know why your life isn't better. You can't pretend you don't know why your life isn't better. So a lot of people will say, I don't know why it's like this. Or I don't know why I feel this way. Or I don't know why I didn't get the job, the guy, the girl, I don't know why my relationship with my family is so shit. I don't know why. People use I don't know all the time. And I think if you check in with yourself, you do know. You do know. So I can't say, I don't know why I'm about to be 30 and I'm single. I do know why. I got back with the same guy who broke up with me 3 times, showed me exactly who he was, left me every time, and I kept getting back with him. So I know why. I can't say, I don't know why. I can't say, I don't know why. For a lot of us, anything about career or finances, I don't know why I don't have more money. I do know why, because being in the industry was more important to me than making a ton of money. If I just wanted to make a ton of money, then I would have done what my friends did, which is become a lawyer or a doctor or a dentist or on Wall Street. But I didn't make those choices. I chose my passion. So I do know why. For you guys, when you say things like, I don't know why I'm miserable. I don't know why I'm not moving forward. If you look at yourself, you do know why. So either you're not willing to change it, or you're not really figuring out why. And then you can't bitch about it. So if you say to me, I don't know why I'm not happier, and then I know about you, and this is just an example that keeps coming up with a lot of people in my life across the board. I don't know why I'm not happier. And then you say to me that you are drinking 7 days a week. Alcohol is a depressant. It might not be the only reason you're not happier, but we know that if you have that in your life, if you are drinking 7 days a week, that is part of the reason why you're not happier. So either you have to be willing to do something to change that, or you have to settle for being unhappy, because you can't have it both ways. So if I want to sit here and to me the priority is to be in a relationship, then I have to change what I do. And I can't keep making the same decisions I've made in the past, because then I'll never get what I want, if that's what I wanted. So for you guys, if what you want is to be wealthy, then you have to make the decisions to be wealthy. Because at the end of the day, that might not actually be what you really want. What you really might want is to be somebody who gets to come home at dinner time and have dinner with your family every night. And then your priority isn't to be wealthy. So I'm not saying you can't have a lot of different goals, but I'm just saying, try to stop using, I don't know why blank. Either you do know why, or figure out why, and then either change it or accept it, because those are the options. Those are the options. Hopefully that makes sense. If you guys have any questions on that, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer right here in the super chat as well. Happy to try to answer them. I just am seeing a lot, and I want to try to help. And sometimes that's with tough love. But you do know why. You do know why. So that's where I'm at right now. Glenn says, Roxy speaking facts. Jake says, if I want to be wealthy, I need to stop buying shots for the war girl. So Jake, really what you want is you want to help. You want to help us. That's what you want more than you want to be wealthy. Rob says, I need to hear this sometimes. Thanks, Rox. I got you. Adrian says, I recommend honesty therapy or whitewater rafting. Look at you, Adrian, sticking around for the whole show. I had to, Adrian talked about this on the show, but I had to kick him in the nuts the other day. It's not how I phrased it. That's how he phrased it. But I said something to Adrian. I won't repeat it here because it's between him and me. But when you think you're supposed to be somewhere in your life and you haven't gotten there yet, often you are why. Sometimes not, but often you are why. So you either make those changes and then try to get there, or you accept that that place is not actually where you're dreaming of going and that your dreams or your life has changed. Curtis Mason says, preach, Roxy. I think we all appreciate the stern truth. That's for every one of you guys. No matter how big or small the thing is that you're saying, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not in better shape. You do know why. You do know why. I don't know why I'm not, I don't know, starring in a movie. You might not know fully why, but you know partially why. You know partially why. Whatever that reason is for you. Yeah. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Any other Streamlabs or Super Chats, send them in and I will get them tomorrow. I love you. We also have Wednesday live at the Roxy again in the afternoon. And then Wednesday night, we are doing the World Girls. That will be at 6. Tomorrow we're giving movie. This is going to be so fucking fun. We're giving Disney movie rankings, classic Disney movie rankings, a whirl with Wendy Lee Zaney. That's going to be a fucking blast. We're going to pick our top 10 overall classic Disney movies. What we're defining as classic is anything before 2000. I know that's not really classic, but we couldn't figure out the cutoff. So definitely tune in for that. Jay Hernandez with that support says, great show and advice, Roxy. Thank you, Jay. I really appreciate you. Thank you for always being such a rock star supporter in here. I didn't even just mean to do that pun. And I'm glad. I hope that you guys hear advice on this show. And when you do, if you think it's coming from a good place and you think it can help you and you take the advice and you think, wow, I really think I can implement that, then I hope you do. Because sometimes we hear advice and we think it's good and then we just throw it out the window and then it's useless. So if this feels like it's speaking to you, then hopefully you do something about it. All right, much love to all of my friends. Take care, stay safe, blow on it, check the internet. Very important. Put down the toilet seat and lid. Don't trend with the Holocaust. We know that that is bad. Make your beds, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. live at the Roxy.